Hey guys, so today I am coloring in a drawing of Eri from My Hero Academia. To be honest, I haven't drawn much like anime kid characters just because I'm more used to drawing like from teenagers to adults, but the body type of like drawing kids is completely different. They usually have like larger heads and like stubbier bodies when it comes to like the anime style. So it's really hard for me. So I tried to do it like to the best of my ability in my style, but she doesn't look super cute like in the anime. So yeah. Um I ended up giving her a bigger horn than she usually has. I know when she's not using her quirk, her horn shrinks, but I really wanted to show her horn. I think it's super cute that she has one horn only. It kind of reminds me of a unicorn, but it's off to the side, which is really cute. Yeah, Aries is one of those characters where it's like, because most of the kids for the most part, I feel like they help Deku learn something, but in terms of like kid characters, I don't really have like a super favorite, but Eri would be my favorite because I remember her the most, as in like she has like a huge role compared to like, because she has an ongoing role to help Deku and like other characters learn. As for the other ones, it's more of like they learn one lesson from the kid and then they kind of just move on to learning other stuff from other people too. Um, but I feel like Aries' progress in like learning how to use her quirk might be interesting to look at. Um, she's not really the type who's like super outgoing because the way she was raised by Overhaul and stuff like that. Um, to me, Aries is my favorite because she actually is. I don't know. I feel like, not saying the other kids aren't memorable, but she's more memorable, and also like the fact that her progress is kind of something they show more in the anime constantly, because they want to like keep going back. I remember like there was like Christmas episodes, and there was one episode that focused mainly on Christmas and them relaxing, and then they showed Eri and how she was doing as well. So I feel like her process also like shows more about like other characters and how they interact with like kids as well. So yeah, so I made her horn super big. I gave her a candy apple, which is super sweet because she likes candy apples. I remember Deku giving her one. It's so cute. Um, yeah, basically Aries like too cute to say anything else about her. Um, I didn't want to draw her in her white robe outfit, the one that was like a dress and then she's wearing bandages, just because that one's a bit darker in terms of the fact that that's what Overhaul kept her in. In this show, he literally just kept her in those clothes, and that was really sad. So I didn't want to do like a sad Eri. I wanted to do like a happier one of her. Yeah, I have to say, like, in terms of villains, I don't like the villains in terms of like, I like their character and their progression, but I have to say I don't like the villains, as in they'll never be a part of my favorite characters for the most part, except for Dobby. But they're still showing more about Dobby in the anime, like trying to reveal stuff. But basically, for the most part, I don't really like villains. But Overhaul is like one of the top lists of, oh, I don't like him at all. Like there's no redeeming quality about him, or you don't feel bad for him. I feel like Shigaraki, now that they like showed the story in season 5. If you've seen it, I'm not gonna really spoil too much, but basically, if you've seen it, you kind of get this sad feeling for him, at least, like, because the way they show it is so like realistic, like the path he went down for like how he became that way. It's so realistic for like his mental health, like where his mental health state is, and it's so like that's regular for someone who could end up like that in the real world. So I feel like the author did a good job of making the I'm pretty sure that story is in the manga too, so the author did a good job. Like, if they did research and stuff like that, is definitely something that's more realistic than other animes. Um, yeah. But Overhaul's one of those characters where it's like, I don't really feel bad for him just because he's just so, like, corrupt, but he doesn't have, like, a full good on reason to be like that. Um, of course, being evil, there's like no excuse and stuff like that. But I feel like Overhaul is one of those people is like, yeah, you're just messed up. I don't really feel bad for you. um, but yeah, definitely Shigaraki and the others like Dabi. There's a part of me that's like, oh, this is. It kind of touches base with like actual real mental health states and stuff like that. So you do feel bad for them. Aries so cute though. Her character is so cute. I drew her with a candy apple because that scene that Deku gives her a candy apple. Um, she loves sweets. It's so funny because I'm someone who doesn't like sweets, but whenever I see like a character react to food, and the anime reaction to food is like, wow, it's so good. Like that overreaction is like really nice. It's like super sweet to see that. I think I feel like sometimes I'm like that with food, but that's just because I enjoy like when I eat. Um Especially since normally when I cook it's out of necessity. I don't really cook out of like, oh, I want to do something that's fun, so I want to cook something new and stuff like that. It's more so I want to cook something new, but it's out of necessity because I need to eat during the day. So that little hint of enjoyment, like that little touch of enjoyment of like eating food is like really important for me. So sometimes I'll just be like sitting and eating and enjoying food like that. um I kept Eri in her red dress. Like I said, I didn't want to do the whole dress thing that Overhaul gave her when she was like with him. It's just too sad. So yeah. And here I am shading in her dress. Her hair is super long, I have to say. It's so pretty and it makes for good moments like characters interacting with her and tying her hair and stuff like that. It makes for cute moments like that in the show. Um and then the candy apple, I kept it as like a red candy apple cuz that's the one that Deku gave her. It's been so long since I've seen like a regular candy apple, to be fairly honest. Cause where I work in the mall, there's a Rocky Mountain store, which is basically a chocolate store. It's called Rocky Mountain, and they have chocolate and they have candy apples, but their candy apples are coated with chocolate instead of the candy syrup. So it's completely different from an actual regular candy apple that you would see at like a carnival or fair. Um, they would make it into cute things with like the There's one that they sell that looks like a Pikachu, and it's super cute. It's like that, but I don't eat candy apples a lot, but every time I see one, I'm tempted to buy it, but at the same time, I'm like, probably wouldn't finish it because it's too sweet for me, so yeah. Um, but I like how nowadays candy apples, they use the Granny Smith apples because they're sour, so it kind of counters the sweetness a bit. But yeah, so that's basically it. Every time I think about candy apples, I think about everything like food. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Check out in the description box below all my social medias there. You can like and follow those. The process work for Eri will be posted on there, of course. And if you have a request for any characters that you want to see me draw, definitely leave a request in the comment section below. Even if it's a character that you think that I don't know, I would be interested in drawing anyone, to be honest. So far I've gotten 2 requests recently and I did them both. I normally just jump straight to it because I think it's fun to learn how to draw different characters, especially like the hairstyles and stuff like that. If you think it's like it would be a challenge for me, you can also like do more difficult characters. Yeah, that's basically it. I haven't gotten a request like within the past couple of weeks, but I've been doing like a lot of haul videos, so probably why. But hopefully you guys can leave requests on any video, to be honest, and I will like look at them and draw them. The last one that I did a little bit of research on the characters, so I'm hoping to be able to do that with new characters as well, even if it's something that I haven't seen and stuff like that. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's basically it. Bye!